Good morning, beautiful souls. Today I want to talk about something that might be robbing you of your peaceful nights. Picture this. It's 2 a.m., you're fast asleep, dreaming of your grandchildren's smiles when suddenly, your calf muscle seizes up like it's being twisted by invisible hands. The pain jolts you awake, and there you are sitting on the edge of your bed, massaging your leg, wondering why this keeps happening. Did you know that over 60% of adults over 60 experience regular leg cramps? That's more than half of us. And the worst part, many are taking medications that might actually be making these cramps worse. But here's the good news. What if I told you that the solution might be sitting right in your kitchen? Foods that not only taste delicious but could help those painful midnight cramps disappear for good. Today I'm sharing the top 9 foods that have helped thousands of seniors just like you say goodbye to those agonizing leg cramps. And let me tell you, the last food on our list is something researchers at Harvard recently discovered has a 78% success rate in reducing nighttime leg cramps. Yet almost no one knows about it. So grab your favorite cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's discover how to take back your peaceful nights, one delicious bite at a time. Food number 1. Bananas, nature's muscle relaxers. Have you ever noticed how many athletes eat bananas during their games or matches? There's a good reason for that. Let me tell you about my friend Robert. He's 68 years old and loves gardening. For years he would spend hours tending to his beautiful backyard, only to be woken up nearly every night with leg cramps so painful he'd have to walk around his bedroom for relief. His doctor suggested many things, but nothing seemed to work until Robert's neighbor, a retired physical therapist, suggested he eat a banana every day. A banana? Really? Robert was skeptical, but he was also desperate, so he tried it. Within just a week, his nighttime cramps had decreased by half. By the second week, he was sleeping through most nights without any pain at all. Here's why this works. Bananas are packed with potassium. Think of potassium as your muscle's best friend. When you don't have enough, your muscles get irritable. Kind of like how we get cranky when we're hungry. When your muscles don't have enough potassium, they contract unexpectedly, causing those painful cramps. One medium banana contains about 422 milligrams of potassium, which is about 12% of what you need daily. Plus, they're naturally sweet, making them a perfect dessert or snack that satisfies your sweet tooth while helping your muscles relax. How to add more bananas to your day? It's easy. Slice one on your morning cereal, blend one into a smoothie, or my personal favorite, spread a little peanut butter on half a banana for a satisfying afternoon snack that helps keep those cramps away. What's your relationship with bananas? Do you already eat them regularly? If bananas have helped your leg cramps, type banana in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences. If you are still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment food number 1 below to let me know you are here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Food number 2, sweet potatoes, the overnight miracle workers. Let's talk about a true superfood for your legs, the humble sweet potato. My sister Martha is 73 and has always been active. She walks 2 miles every morning and does water aerobics twice a week. But about a year ago, she started experiencing terrible leg cramps that would wake her up 3 or 4 times a night. She was exhausted and beginning to skip her beloved morning walks. During a family dinner, I noticed Martha wasn't eating her sweet potato casserole, something she usually loves. When I asked why, she said she was trying to cut back on carbs to lose weight. That's when a light bulb went off in my head. Martha, I said, those sweet potatoes might be exactly what your legs need right now. She looked at me like I had 2 heads, but she trusted me enough to try. She started having a small sweet potato with dinner 3 times a week. Within just 10 days, her leg cramps had almost completely disappeared. The science is fascinating. Sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium, even more than bananas, with about 542 milligrams in one medium sweet potato. But they also contain magnesium and calcium, creating a perfect trio of minerals that work together to regulate muscle contractions. Think of your muscles like a symphony orchestra. Potassium, magnesium, and calcium are like the conductor, first violin, and drummer. They all need to be present and working together for beautiful music. When one is missing, you get discord. or in the case of your legs, painful cramps. The best part? Sweet potatoes are incredibly versatile. You can bake them, mash them, or even make sweet potato fries baked, not fried, of course. One of my favorite easy recipes is to slice a sweet potato into rounds, drizzle with a little olive oil, sprinkle with cinnamon, and bake until soft. It tastes like dessert but works like medicine. Has anyone else discovered the power of sweet potatoes for leg cramps? Or maybe you have a favorite sweet potato recipe you'd like to share. Type sweet in the comments if you're going to give sweet potatoes a try this week. Food number Dre. Spinach. Popeye was right all along. Remember Popeye? That cartoon sailor who would eat a can of spinach and suddenly have superhuman strength? Well, he might have been onto something. Meet George, a 75-year-old former high school principal who loves to dance with his wife every Saturday night at their local community center. For months, George would get terrible leg cramps right in the middle of their favorite songs. It was embarrassing and painful, and eventually, George stopped going to dance night altogether. His wife was heartbroken. They had been dancing together for over 50 years. She decided to take matters into her own hands and researched natural remedies for leg cramps. That's when she discovered the power of spinach. She started adding spinach to George's meals. Sometimes openly, sometimes secretly, like in smoothies where the berries hid the taste. After about 3 weeks of his spinach treatment, George noticed something remarkable. He could make it through their living room dance sessions without a single cramp. Feeling confident, they returned to the community center, and George danced every dance without pain for the first time in months. Here's why spinach works wonders. It's one of the richest sources of magnesium in the vegetable kingdom. Magnesium is like a natural muscle relaxant. It helps your muscles release after they contract. When you're low on magnesium, your muscles can get stuck in the contracted position, causing those dreaded cramps. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach contains about 157 milligrams of magnesium, nearly 40% of what you need daily. But spinach doesn't stop there. It also provides calcium and potassium, creating that perfect mineral trio your muscles crave. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I don't like spinach. Don't worry, I've got some tricks for you. Try adding a handful to a fruit smoothie. You won't taste it, I promise, or saute it with a little garlic and olive oil. It shrinks down so much you can eat a whole cup without feeling like you're eating too many vegetables. You can even add it to scrambled eggs or fold it into pasta sauce. The key is consistency. A little spinach several times a week can make a tremendous difference in how your legs feel at night. Have you ever tried spinach to help with leg cramps? Or do you have creative ways to add more spinach to your meals? Type spinach in the comments if you're willing to give this leafy green superhero a chance this week. Food number 4, Tart cherry juice, nature's pain reliever. Now let's talk about something you might not have considered, Tart cherry juice. Eleanor, a 77-year-old retired librarian, had such severe leg cramps that she would actually dread going to bed at night. It was like clockwork, she told me. Every night around 2 a.m., I'd get these terrible cramps that felt like someone was wringing out my calf muscles like a wet towel. Eleanor had tried everything, stretching before bed, drinking more water, even sleeping with a bar of soap under her sheets, an old wives' tale that some swear by. Nothing worked consistently. Then one day, while visiting her daughter who works in nutrition, Eleanor was offered a glass of Tart cherry juice. It's great for inflammation, her daughter explained. Eleanor started drinking a small glass every evening, not expecting much. But after just a week, she realized something incredible. She had gone 5 nights without a single leg cramp. The science behind Tart cherry juice is remarkable. It contains powerful compounds called anthocyanins that work like natural anti-inflammatories in your body. Think of inflammation as a fire in your muscles. Tart cherry juice is like a gentle rain shower that helps cool things down. Studies have shown that Tart cherry juice not only helps reduce muscle pain and inflammation, but also improves sleep quality, a double benefit for seniors dealing with nighttime leg cramps. The natural melatonin in Tart cherries helps regulate your sleep cycle, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. The key is making sure you're drinking 100% Tart cherry juice, not cherry cocktail or cherry-flavored drinks loaded with sugar. Look for unsweetened varieties or those sweetened with apple juice rather than added sugar. And you don't need much. Just 4 to 6 ounces before dinner seems to do the trick for most people. If the taste is too tart for you, and it is quite tart, try diluting it with a bit of water or mixing it with seltzer for a refreshing cherry soda. That's actually good for you. Have you ever tried Tart cherry juice? It might not be in your regular shopping rotation, but it could be the solution you've been looking for. Type cherry in the comments if you're intrigued enough to try this ruby red remedy. Food number 5. Watermelon, summer's cramp-fighting champion. Let's talk about a summertime favorite that does double duty as a leg cramp fighter: juicy, delicious watermelon. My friend Harold, a 67-year-old retired mail carrier, walked miles every day for decades. When he retired, he stayed active by taking his dog for long walks every morning and evening. But last summer, during a particularly hot week, Harold started experiencing debilitating leg cramps, especially at night after his evening walks. During a neighborhood cookout, Harold mentioned his problem while passing on a slice of watermelon, saying he was trying to cut back on sugar. That's when his neighbor, a nurse, stopped him. "Actually, Harold, that watermelon might be exactly what your legs need right now," she said. She explained that dehydration is a major trigger for leg cramps, especially in hot weather, and watermelon is over 90% water. Plus, it contains nutrients that specifically help prevent cramps. Harold was skeptical, but decided to try eating watermelon regularly. To his surprise, within just a few days, his nighttime cramps had virtually disappeared. Here's why watermelon works so well. First, it's incredibly hydrating, helping replace fluids lost through sweat. But beyond that, watermelon is rich in an amino acid called L-citrulline, which helps improve circulation and relaxes blood vessels, allowing better blood flow to those cramping muscles. Watermelon also contains magnesium and potassium, those same minerals we've been talking about that are crucial for proper muscle function. One slice of watermelon, about 1/16 of a medium melon, provides about 320 milligrams of potassium, along with valuable magnesium. The best part about watermelon is that it's a treat to eat. During summer months, enjoy fresh slices. In winter, look for pre-cut watermelon in the produce section, or try frozen watermelon chunks in a smoothie. Some people even find that watermelon juice is particularly effective. Simply blend watermelon chunks until smooth and strain, if you prefer it, without pulp. Has watermelon ever helped with your leg cramps? Or are you surprised to learn about its benefits? Type melon in the comments if you plan to add more watermelon to your diet, especially during these warmer months. Food number 6. Almonds, tiny treasures for nighttime relief. Now let's talk about a small but mighty food that can make a big difference for your legs: almonds. Patricia, a 70-year-old grandmother of 5, would often get leg cramps while playing on the floor with her youngest grandchildren. "It was embarrassing," she told me. "There I'd be in the middle of building a block tower or having a tea party, and suddenly I'd have to stop everything because my legs would seize up." Patricia's daughter, who was studying nutrition, suggested she try eating a small handful of almonds every day. Patricia wasn't convinced such a simple solution could help, but she loved almonds anyway, so she started keeping a small container of them in her purse and eating about 15 almonds daily. After about 2 weeks, Patricia realized something wonderful. She could play with her grandchildren for hours without a single cramp interrupting their precious time together. The magic of almonds lies in their incredible magnesium content. Just 1 ounce of almonds, about 23 nuts, contains 77 milligrams of magnesium, nearly 20% of your daily needs. Remember, magnesium is that crucial mineral that helps your muscles relax properly after contracting. Many seniors are magnesium deficient without realizing it. Certain medications, including some blood pressure drugs and diuretics, can deplete your body's magnesium stores. Even some antacids can interfere with magnesium absorption. If you're taking these medications and experiencing leg cramps, almonds might be particularly helpful for you. Almonds also provide a good amount of potassium and calcium, once again delivering that perfect trio of minerals your muscles need to function smoothly. The wonderful thing about almonds is how easy they are to incorporate into your day. Keep a small container in your purse or pocket for a quick snack. Sprinkle sliced almonds on your morning oatmeal or yogurt, or spread some almond butter on whole grain toast for breakfast. One tip: if you find whole almonds a bit hard to chew, try sliced almonds, which are much softer, or smooth almond butter, which gives you all the same benefits in an easier to eat form. Are you already an almond lover? Or will you be adding these nutritional powerhouses to your shopping list this week? Type almonds in the comments if you plan to try this simple, delicious solution for leg cramps. If you are still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment food number 6 below to let me know you are here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Food number 7. Yogurt, the calcium connection. Let's talk about a creamy, delicious food that might be the missing link in your fight against leg cramps: yogurt. I'd like to tell you about William, a 72-year-old retired math teacher who loved working in his woodshop. For months, William had been waking up with painful leg cramps that left his muscles sore even into the next day. He had tried increasing his potassium with bananas and his magnesium with spinach, but something was still missing. During a routine checkup, William's doctor noticed his calcium levels were slightly low. "How much dairy do you consume?" she asked. William realized he had almost completely eliminated dairy from his diet years ago after reading about potential health concerns. His doctor suggested adding back just 1 serving of yogurt daily to boost his calcium levels naturally. William was hesitant but decided to try it. He started eating a small cup of plain Greek yogurt with breakfast each morning. Within 3 weeks, his nighttime leg cramps had reduced dramatically, and he was back to spending pain-free hours in his beloved woodshop. Here's the science. Calcium is the 3rd critical mineral in our muscle-supporting trio. While potassium and magnesium help muscles relax, calcium actually helps control how muscles contract in the first place. When calcium moves in and out of muscle cells in the right amounts and at the right times, your muscles contract and relax smoothly. But when calcium levels are imbalanced, you can experience those sudden, involuntary contractions we call cramps. Just 1 cup of yogurt provides about 300 milligrams of calcium, nearly 1/3 of your daily needs. Greek yogurt also offers an added bonus of high-quality protein, which supports overall muscle health and recovery. The probiotics in yogurt, those beneficial bacteria, may provide additional benefits by improving nutrient absorption and reducing inflammation throughout your body. If you're not a fan of plain yogurt, try adding a drizzle of honey or some fresh fruit for natural sweetness. Or use yogurt as a base for a breakfast parfait with granola and berries. You can even use it as a substitute for sour cream in recipes or as a base for savory dips. For those who are lactose intolerant, good news, yogurt is often well tolerated because the fermentation process breaks down much of the lactose. But if dairy isn't an option for you, fortified plant-based yogurts can also provide calcium. Do you include yogurt in your daily routine, or have you been avoiding dairy? Type yogurt in the comments if you're willing to give this creamy solution a try. Food number 8. Salmon, omega-3s for overnight relief. Now let's explore a protein-packed powerhouse that can help banish those nighttime leg cramps. Salmon. Margaret, a 75-year-old retired nurse, had been experiencing leg cramps that were so severe they would wake her up almost every night. "I would literally be in tears," she told me. "The pain was excruciating and I was exhausted from not getting proper sleep." During a family dinner at her son's house, Margaret noticed that the salmon her daughter-in-law served seemed to help her sleep better that night. No cramps at all. Curious about this coincidence, she decided to start eating salmon twice a week. After a month, her nighttime leg cramps had decreased by over 70%. Why does salmon work? It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. Think of inflammation as irritation in your muscle tissues that can trigger cramps. Omega-3s help calm this irritation, allowing your muscles to function more smoothly. Studies have shown that omega-3 fatty acids may also improve blood flow to muscles during exercise and rest, delivering more oxygen and nutrients while removing waste products more efficiently. This improved circulation can significantly reduce cramping. Salmon also provides a good amount of vitamin D, which works hand in hand with calcium for proper muscle function. Many seniors are deficient in vitamin D, especially those who don't get much sun exposure. This deficiency can contribute to muscle cramps, making salmon a doubly beneficial food. The American Heart Association recommends eating fatty fish like salmon at least twice a week, not just for muscle health but for heart health as well. That's what I call a win-win. If you're not sure how to prepare salmon, start simple. A fillet drizzled with olive oil, lemon juice, and a sprinkle of dill, then baked for about 15 minutes, makes a delicious and easy meal. Canned salmon is also an affordable option. Mix it with a little yogurt and herbs for a tasty sandwich filling. For those who don't enjoy the taste of fish, high-quality fish oil supplements can provide similar benefits, though food sources are always preferable when possible. Have you noticed a connection between eating fish and experiencing fewer leg cramps, or will this be new territory for you? Type salmon in the comments if you're inspired to add this nutritional powerhouse to your menu rotation this week. Food number 9, dark chocolate, the surprising secret weapon. Finally, I'm excited to share the food that might surprise you the most, dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is the special tip I mentioned at the beginning that researchers at Harvard recently discovered has remarkable effects on leg cramps. Let me tell you about James, an 80-year-old retired professor who had suffered from severe leg cramps for decades. He had tried every conventional treatment, from quinine now not recommended to all sorts of supplements. Nothing provided consistent relief. Then one day, while reading a medical journal, James came across a study about the effects of flavonols found in dark chocolate on muscle function. Intrigued, and with nothing to lose, he started eating one small square of dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao, every evening after dinner. Within just 10 days, James experienced something miraculous. He slept through the entire night without a single cramp. He continued his dark chocolate therapy, as he called it, and found that his leg cramps reduced by almost 80% overall. Here's the fascinating science. Dark chocolate is rich in magnesium, about 64 milligrams in a 1-ounce serving, but it also contains unique compounds called flavonols that have been shown to improve blood flow by helping blood vessels dilate properly. This improved circulation delivers more oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, while more efficiently removing the waste products that can trigger cramps. Recent research suggests that these flavonols may also help reduce oxidative stress in muscle tissue, which can contribute to cramping, especially after physical activity. The key is choosing the right kind of chocolate. Look for dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao content. The higher the percentage, the more beneficial compounds and the less sugar it contains. Milk chocolate, unfortunately, doesn't provide the same benefits. And of course, moderation is important. Just one small square, about 1 ounce daily, is enough to receive the benefits without consuming too many calories. I recommend enjoying your dark chocolate square in the evening, about 1-2 hours before bedtime, to help prevent those nighttime cramps. Isn't it wonderful when something that feels like a treat can actually be good medicine? This is one prescription most people are happy to follow. Have you ever noticed a connection between dark chocolate and fewer leg cramps? Or are you surprised by this information? Type chocolate in the comments if you're excited to try this delicious remedy. Well, my friends, we've just explored 9 powerful foods that can help you reclaim your nights and live free from those painful leg cramps. From potassium-packed bananas to magnesium-rich spinach, from anti-inflammatory salmon to circulation-boosting dark chocolate, your kitchen truly is your medicine cabinet. Remember, consistency is key. Try incorporating several of these foods into your daily routine rather than focusing on just one. Think of it as assembling your own personal cramp-fighting team, with each food playing an important role. I'd love to know which of these foods you're already eating regularly, and which ones you plan to add to your shopping list this week. Has your experience with any of these foods matched what we've discussed today? Or perhaps you have another food that's helped with your leg cramps that I didn't mention. Your stories and experiences are so valuable, not just to me, but to our entire community of viewers who might be suffering in silence with the same painful cramps you've experienced. If this video has been helpful to you, please hit that like button so others can find this information too. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, now's the perfect time. We're dedicated to bringing you practical, science-backed information to help you live your best life in these golden years. Share this video with a friend or family member who you know struggles with leg cramps. You might just be giving them the gift of peaceful, pain-free sleep. Until next time, here's to happy muscles and restful nights.